the old man set up his sniper rifle, aiming at the 3 boys who had violated his granddaughter. At the moment one of the boys opened the bottle, he pulled the trigger. The boy's lower body was completely shattered. Soon, the ambulance arrived, and the injured boy was carried into the car. The police chief also arrived at the scene. He noticed a bullet hole in the couch, looked across the street toward the building opposite, and seemed to guess what had happened. The next day, the old man returned to his room, picked up his sniper rifle again, and aimed at another boy who had assaulted his granddaughter. That boy had just bought a new car, and was sitting inside listening to music. The old man adjusted his aim, and targeted the gas tank. With a single gunshot, the car exploded. The man inside the car was burned, and the new car was completely destroyed. People gathered around, mocking him for getting what he deserved. 2 consecutive accidents made the police suspicious. The police chief then led his men to search the bedroom. They searched every corner, but found nothing suspicious. The police chief asked the old man whether he had ever laid hands on his son. After hearing the man's words, the police chief was shocked, thinking that his son had been killed. He immediately rushed home, and pounded on the door. However, there was no sound inside. He drew his gun, about to shoot the door open, when suddenly a gunshot came from inside. The police chief was shot in the abdomen. It turned out that it was his frightened son who had pulled the trigger. The 3 men all received the punishment they deserved, and the smile returned to the granddaughter's face.